Broadcasting live from somewhere in the Shadow Realm, this is YuGiOh Duel Links Talk. Here's your host, Doug Dimmadoo.
Hey there, welcome to another episode of YuGiOh Duel Links Talk. Today we're going to take a look at the Galactic Origin box set. This is the newest addition to the shop within Duel Links, and there's some really good cards in here. A lot of hyped up action going on. So what I want to do today is just start looking at the ultra rares that are obtainable in this giant box set. So there are 200 packs in here, so it is a mega box or regular size box, whatever you want to call it. It's not a mini, so we got 200 packs within this box. And so we have 10 ultra rares that you could get. So the first one is Saphira, Queen of Dragons. Level 6 Dragon Ritual, 2500 attack, 2400 defense. It can be ritual summoned with the card Hymn of Light. During the end phase, if this card was ritual summoned this turn, or if a light monster was sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard this turn while this card was face up on the field, you can activate one of these effects. You draw 2 cards, then discard 1 card, or discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand, or add 1 light monster from your graveyard to your hand. You can only use 1 Saphira, Queen of Dragons effects per turn, and only once that turn. This card's really good because it gives you some excellent options for what you can end up doing. I like the forcing your opponent to discard a card option too, especially with the smaller hand sizes that you do have in Duel Links. So that could be a very effective tactic. I may want to try and mess around with this one if I'm able to get a copy of it. Then you got Berserk Dragon. It is a level 8 zombie, 3500 attack, 0 defense. It cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned with a Deal with Dark Ruler. It cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. During each of your end phases, this card loses 500 attack. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer how limiting it is to get this card out. I wouldn't mind having a 3500 attack zombie that I could use with some of the other combos you could get in some of those zombie decks. So yeah, other than that though, not the worst card in the world. Then you have Trifortressops. It is a level 6 machine, 1600 attack, 2800 defense. During either player's turn, if your opponent summoned 3 or more monsters this turn, you can special summon this card from your hand. If summoned this way, it is unaffected by other cards' effects, but loses 500 defense during each player's standby phase. This is good, just in my opinion. It's got that high defense, but I like this card a lot just to be able to special summon it onto the field when your opponent is running out their Cyber Angel combos, because they'll tend to special summon one monster, then normal summon another monster, and I don't know, it's just by the time they get to Dakini there, you're having multiple summons. You would probably qualify for this Trifortressops here, and I think just overall this card could be very good, especially once we get more combo based decks where you're going to be summoning multiple monsters in the same turn. So something that you want to hang on to, and with that 2800 defense, it's really good. Then you have Upstart Golden Ninja, more ninja support. Level 4 warrior, 500 attack, 1800 defense. Once per turn, you can send 1 trap card from your hand to the graveyard and special summon 1 level 4 or lower ninja monster from your deck in face up defense position or face down defense position. So this is good though, because I mean it's you can actually get a few combos off that way too. So it's not a bad card. Again, more ninja support. People seem to be really into the ninjas right now too. And next you have Neo Flamvell Saber. Level 4 Pyro, 1500 attack, 200 defense. While your opponent has 4 or less cards in their graveyard, this card gains 600 attack. While your opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, this card loses 300 attack. So, great card to get to start a game. Not the best to have to finish a game, but either way, I mean, you're talking about a 2100 beater early on in the game. Still a really good card. Then you have Exiled Force. A lot of people are excited about this card too. Level 4 Warrior, 1000 attack, 1000 defense. You can tribute this card to target 1 monster on the field and destroy that target. So I like this one because it's not like a Man-Eater Bug where you have to wait for a flip effect to be activated. You could just drop this guy on the field, activate the effect, and destroy one of your opponent's monsters. So still pretty good to get around stuff like the Ancient Gear Beast, which would negate something like a DD Warrior effect or a Man-Eater Bug effect. So yeah, that's really good. Next we have one of the headliners. So you got Gladiator Beast, what was that? The Heraclinos. It's a level This is level 8 Beast Warrior Fusion, 3000 attack, 2800 defense. It requires Gladiator Beast Laquari and 2 Gladiator Beast monsters, and must first be special summoned from your extra deck by shuffling the above cards you control into the deck. You don't use polymerization. During either player's turn, when a spell or trap card is activated, you can discard one card and negate the activation and destroy it. This card must be face up on the field to activate and to resolve this effect. So this card is really, really good. It reminds me of a Dark Paladin, but takes it a step further. Plus, you don't need polymerization to make this guy happen. You just got to fill your field with Gladiator Beasts. Then you got Elemental Hero Terra Firma. It is another level 8 warrior. It's a fusion monster, 2500 attack, 2000 defense. This is the guy on the cover of the box. It requires Elemental Hero Ocean and Elemental Hero Woodsman. Must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. You contribute one face-up Elemental Hero monster, and this card gains attack equal to the tributed monster's attack until the end phase. So, gives it a real nice attack boost. Not only that, but this monster does look like Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. So, that's always a plus in my book. And next you have one of the newer Game Changer spell cards. You got Cosmic Cyclone. It's a quick play spell where you pay 1,000 life points and then target one spell or trap card on the field and banish it. So even though you could have all the protection in the world, for example, for your Toon Kingdom, say goodbye because it is getting banished. So Cosmic Cyclone, excellent card. Definitely recommend picking up a few copies. Into the Void. This is another spell card here where you activate only if you have 3 or more cards in your hand. Draw one card, and during the end phase of this turn, discard all the cards in your hand. This is good for handless decks. It'd be very situational, but it is an excellent card to have. I really like this ultra rare. So, overall, in my opinion, I'm not the biggest fan of the fusion monsters out of this box set. I like Gladiator Beast, Heraclinos, but the thing is, it's going to take a lot to actually make that play happen. But if it does, that thing is darn near unstoppable. Excellent card. But yeah, pretty good ritual. For ultra rares, Berserk Dragon and Trifortress Ops and Upstart Golden Ninja. They're okay. Same thing with Neo Flamville Saber. Okay for ultra rares. But as far as the real good ultra rares out of this set right now that can be really utility cards would definitely be the Exiled Force, Cosmic Cyclone, and yeah, that's pretty much it in my book as far as utility ultra rares out of this box set. But it's not to say that there aren't some good ultra rares, and I think you can build some pretty good decks around some of these ultras if you're going through this box. So I definitely recommend you trying to get some of these and try picking some of these cards up. So definitely recommend it. There is a sale going on right now too, so take advantage of it if you're able to. If you're going to spend a little bit of money in the game, now is a good time. So anyway, that's pretty much it. If there's anything that you want to add about this box set, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter at YuGiOh Deck Talk. It's all one word, at YuGiOh Deck Talk, and I'd love to hear from you. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Take care.